Well, we are back. There's 4 of us today. And today is actually this guy's birthday. He's 12 years old today. So you'll be seeing this in a couple of weeks. But today, April 23rd, is his birthday. So we've only got 2 hours because that guy has a soccer game coming up. They recruited him to play soccer, and he's got practice at 4 today. So we can't be out very long. Got about 2 hours. Of course, just like always, I really want to find gold. But I wouldn't mind a silver coin, another old silver coin. What do you guys want?
I'd be happy with anything good, considering our last dig here. It's pretty rough.
Gene was a little down that dig. Cole, what do you want to find?
Cheney.
Some Cheney, Seth?
Gene.
Cheney or the sandwich you just finished off? Oh, okay, yeah. He made some peanut butter sandwiches before we left. So, by the way, comment, which do you prefer? Creamy or crunchy? Which one? First find of any significance, I found a pull tab before this. Cole's gonna get it. I think it's a coin, so let's see if we can get it. Oh, I ran into a tree. You're good.
Where is it?
Right there.
This?
Yeah. Is it a coin?
Oh, it does look like it. It's silver.
It is
I just
silver?
rubbed it and...
Oh, yes! Oh, it's a silver rosy.
That's cool.
Check it out. Nice. See if you can see what year. Here, hold on. This will help clean it off really well. See if you can see what year.
Oh. 17? I think that's what it
No,
says.
it can't be 17. Oh, it's a Merc. I saw that. Is it a 1917 Merc?
I think that's what it said.
I said Rosie. Hold that for a second. Merc. $17. 1917. Oh my goodness. This is awesome. Oh yeah. Worn. It's in great shape though.
Gene's over there detecting. I don't know if you guys can hear him.
Seriously, this is my second signal in my bag. If you
Yeah.
actually look, my only other find is a pull tab. And a 1917 Merc. Sweet.
Yeah.
Good job. All right, to the next.
This coin is extra special because this is the year that America acquired the Virgin Islands.
You know, I'm over here detecting by this bush. There's a cool spider right here. Kind of difficult to see that little red dot right there. And you know, there's some things in metal detecting you just cannot avoid. You know, pull tabs like I'm digging, and people that just find better stuff than you for no reason up there. Like, you know, 1917 Mercury dimes and stuff on the first signal. But yeah, I'm really hoping today's gonna be a good day. I had the legend today. Last time I was here, we found 4 old coins in, it was maybe 2.5 hours of digging. And I had the small coil on the Garrett, and he had the small coil on the Minelab. So I'm hoping with the big coil, I gain about 2 inches of depth. So maybe I can get some of the stuff we missed, some of those old coins. So I'm hoping I can find some good stuff today. See you on the next one.
So it is hard to get a good reading. Can I get a little closer? 33, 34 says it's way down. I'm gonna try to get this tree thing out of the way, this little plant, and then try to see if we can get down to it. So I'll let you know what we got. This time, not silver. We were rewarded with brass, I believe, round brass. That was cruel because I kind of thought that was a ring coming out of the ground. Nice signal. Brass always gives you a good signal. To the next. And for those who may have been wondering, tree unharmed. All right, to the next.
All right, this is my next signal. It's exactly what I thought would happen. Got a signal on here. I was like, I would have heard that last time. Maybe it's because I had a small coil. Maybe I passed it up. I don't know. But right here, it could be just a piece of can. It looks like what's gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna be like the bottom to a can, I think. Say bird seed. This is a can of bird seed. Bottom to it. Well, to the next.
It could be a clad dime, but I think it sounds too good. I think it's going to be silver. We'll see. And a memorial penny at that. Crazy. It was jumping up to 28, which doesn't normally happen. It must have been sitting funny. All right, to the next.
All right, got something copper and weird. Right down here, I've seen it. I picked it up for a second. I think it's a lock. Maybe. Maybe not. What in the world? Yeah, it looks like it is a lock. That's what the key would have gone in. That is awesome. An old piece of a lock, but there are a bunch of small pieces down here. Like this. I guess I'll put it in the pouch so I don't dig them up later. Yeah, oh, here's the other half. Oh man. There's the other half to it. That's an old lock right there, guys. Look at all the intricate little pieces in it. There's a spring right there. It's pretty old. All right, well, on to the next. That was really cool. Another good thing about the Legend is the iron discrimination is unlike any other. I will dig up garden hose, you know, nails, everything with a simplex and the Garrett. When I go on the Legend, I don't dig up iron. I dig up coins, I dig up brass, I dig up copper, silver, all that stuff. And, you know, bottle caps, don't really find those at the beach, so the Legend is awesome. Right down here, got my first coin. Right in there. Looks like it's gonna be a modern dime or penny. This one feels like a penny to me. Could be a Wheatie then. There's Lincoln. Don't see the memorial, which makes me think it's a Wheatie. Let me get it cleaned up a little bit and I'll get right back to you. Alrighty. Bam! There's Lincoln. He's kind of hard to see though. Flip it over and it's a Wheatie. 1 cent, as clear as can be. 1954. So not that old, but there's silver here. Let's keep going.
All right, Cole's got it in his hand. It's 26, 27.
Dad,
Huh?
it's a coin.
It is a coin? Is it a penny? Looks like a penny.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a memorial.
It is a memorial?
Yeah, not even a shield.
Not, well, shield would be worse.
Yeah.
This is a copper memorial. Man, that's the second one in this area. So that's what, maybe that's why it was so high earlier. I found the rare memorial spill. Just kidding. To the next.
Oh, there was just on the other side of this bamboo, but down here, got a good signal. It was, pretty low, like a pull tab, and as I started digging, it got better and better, and I realized it was just super deep, and we would not have heard this with the small coils. And bam! Top to a lamp, oil burning lamp at that. Still mostly together, it's all banged up, but really, really cool find. There should be a patent date on here and it doesn't look too dirty, so I'm gonna try and get this cleaned up and I'll try to get you guys a date. Alrighty, I cannot see the date. As you can see, I scraped out a little bit. It says Something and Sons, so it's a company, of course. They probably made these, I would guess, early 1900s, late 1800s. That's mostly what we find around here. Could be earlier, could be a little newer, who knows? All right, see you on the next good find.
Well, I forgot to go over my settings. I'm in field 1, ground balanced. Turned my recovery speed down to 2. This is the Equinox 600, so it has 1, 2, and 3. So it's middle of the road if you're running the 800. And I have it on 4 kilohertz. I find 4 kilohertz easier to distinguish when it's going to be iron. You know pretty much every time if it's going to be iron or not. And I'm going over an area that we've already done. I found the Merc just over by that tree. 2 memorials and a dime here. I didn't show you the dime, but right beside this tree. And then right here, just a couple feet away from that, I find a quarter. Not a huge deal. It's a clad quarter, except it's a bicentennial quarter. That's a good year. It's actually my birth year, 1976. And it's also Robert's favorite quarter to find. Robert Clark. Clark's Cove Detecting. Shout out to them. Great channel. All right. To the next.
All right, we're down in this hole. I had a piece of iron And then this. Of course, the signal was loud and obnoxious. A big old piece of copper. Who knows what it would have been? Pretty old though.
All right, still in this area. Right over there is where I found the modern day coins. This one right here, I think, is a coin. It's tiny. I can't really see anything on it. Have not cleaned it up yet. You see it right here. It is small. Definitely not a modern cent. Could be one of these old 2 shillings. Let me get some water on it. See what we got. Okay, without a doubt, it's going to be like an 1848 range, somewhere around in there. Danish West Indies 5-cent piece, silver coin. It'll have a beautiful ship on the back where it says 5 cents. And then here it has the monarch, the king. That is another cool find. Again, right here where we have been a dozen times, just new settings, and I'm picking out other signals. Sweet. To the next. While Seth is checking out the last silver coin I got, it's one of those old Danish West Indies 5-cent pieces. You can barely see the top of his head. I cleaned it off just enough to be able to see that. Right here I found a little pistol ball. That thing is tiny. Great find though. Deep too. I love these settings. After you've been through an area, change your settings, come back through and you're gonna find good stuff. To the next.
All right, over here next to this house, I found this piece. This is very interesting. I think it might be wheels to an old Tootsie toy. They're metal. The whole thing is metal. If they're just bent. But I know they're not Hot Wheels because the whole thing is metal. It's really weird. All right, to the next. Say hello, Seth.
Hi.
Wow, that was amazing. All right, got a signal here. I figured why it wasn't sounding very good. Because there's an iron tongue. Sounded like a little bit like iron. It was jumpy. I was like, I don't know. Good thing I dug it. Pretty cool old buckle. Pretty small. All right, to the next.
My next find right beside the old gates for the property. There's the great house. Is a 4-hole button. Underwear button, I think, is what most people refer to these as. Sweet find. For the next. Right beside that 4-hole button, but a 15. And a little deeper. The button is very close to the top. Looks like just lead. All right. To the next.
All right, I just told Seth, signal of the day. Let me go over it and show you guys why. Let me go over and show you guys why. Voice crack. Right here, watch. See it right there, that little circle thing? Watch this. Very tight 35. You know, not bouncy. Sounded very small. Oh man, it's a lead button. We found a few of these here. These are extremely old. So cool. Almost to the end of the day. See you on the next.
Directly beside it, a 1920. Looks like it's gonna be more lead. Right around this gate, I imagine there's probably a lot of lead just laying around. This may have actually been pewter. Looks a little crumbly. Nonetheless, nothing to spend too much time on. To the next. Okay, on the side of the hill here. Now that is a musket ball. That thing is massive. Look at that thing. The 19. Pretty cool.
All right, well, Seth found a clay pipeline on the ground, part of it, and he was currently using his sweat to wipe it off. And there's stuff on it. Oh, man. 73, I bet this is 1773. Or 1883. White. William White, yep, we found these before. William White. He's a pipe maker from, I believe, Scotland. Well, I'm going to do my research on this and see if I can find it. To the next.
This pipe was made by Scottish pipe maker William White in Glasgow.
Okay, back here to the field where I found, I don't know, there's 3 or 4 old coins last week or a couple weeks ago, depending on when you're watching this. Had a 22 right here.
It's a coin.
No, it's not.
What is that? Rock cover?
I don't know what that is.
Weird.
Very weird. All right, we'll see if we can get that cleaned up and see what it is.